The court fight is heating up between the city of St. Louis and the state-run Board of Police Commissioners. The board is asking a court for a quick ruling in the dispute over the police department's budget. Missouri state law requires the city of St. Louis to spend 24% of its general revenue on policing. The board argues that number should include RAM settlement money and other reserve funds. It's asking a judge to clarify what legally counts as general revenue for the city of St. Louis. The mayor and other city leaders responded to that. The claim that the city's reserves and RAM settlement funds constitute current revenue is absurd. It's so removed from reality that it's hard to even respond. This is clearly an intentional attempt to squeeze the city dry of every last penny, end quote. No word yet on when the judge could issue a decision there.